Alright, what are we looking at today?
I feel like the early game was just really weird because I got invaded, I think.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
do red buff, do Krugs. Okay, you're the one invading.
No, he invaded early. I saw him on my bot side.
Oh, I see. It's Cannon. I see Cannon.
Yeah.
Or Warwick? Oh, I see Warwick too. Okay, nice.
Fourth there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think if you see this, you should once you see this, you see Warwick, you should instantly run to his blue right now. Start his blue,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Especially because you see Cannon. Like normally it's annoying if Warwick doing it himself, because then Cannon could be watching his entrance. Like Cannon could be here or here, like their mid laner, stopping you. But in this
Hmm.
case, when you see Cannon, um, you could just walk in. Who's gonna stop you, right?
Uh-huh.
So you could
Okay.
just, if he starts your blue, you could just start his blue, and then the game is like way simpler to play. And here you have to do Gromp, not blue. Actually,
Okay.
look at this. Actually, never mind. Doesn't end up mattering. Normally, wait, actually, let me think. Yeah. Actually, it's fine. Never mind. I take it back. It's only if you do Raptors. If you do red Raptors, then you need Gromp, not blue, because blue wouldn't turn you level 3. Gromp would turn you level 3. But that's only if you did red Raptors. But
Okay.
anyways, boom, boom. Never put like you only put 2 points. Okay, this is a very common Viego problem. I say it all the time. Only put 2 points Q in a very standard normal game where you have a guarantee full clear with no fighting and no ganking. This already is
Okay.
not a standard early game, right? You are an enemy jungle. You don't know where he is. You have no information. There's no chance you're looking to level 3 gank mid or top because you need to kill these camps, right? This is not a standard game.
Hmm.
The only time you are. This is like, for some reason, I coach Viego players, and you guys are putting 2 points skew in 80% of your games. Putting 2 points skew is something you should do in 10% of your games. Literally 10%. It should be in the games where you're full clearing, you're entering your bot side, you're doing red Krug Raptors, and as you're walking to wolves from Raptors, you look mid, you look bot, and the maps are fucking stalemate dead. Mid's full HP, bot's full HP, zero fighting, zero fighting. Bot is Sona Yumi, mid is Xerath versus Lux. Like zero volatility, zero chance you have to gank after wolves or blue. Then you put 2 points skew. If there's
Hmm.
any chance mid has gankable after wolves, bot's gankable after Gromp. Any chance of getting invaded, any chance you can invade them, never put 2 points skew. It's only in games where it's like guarantee gonna six camp with zero chance I get invaded, zero chance I can invade, and zero chance I can gank, zero chance that enemy jungle can gank, and I have to counter gank. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's like maybe 10, 20% of games because it's so like usually, obviously solo queue is very volatile, right? So this is obviously not one of those games because I mean, look at the, I mean, it's a level 1 invade from both junglers. It's a very volatile, crazy game state. So yeah. Okay, go crab. You see mid die, and then you see Warwick's coming at you. Push the top side. Okay, you live. You should have died, but you live, so that's good. Don't insta buy. Don't just actually select the items you want. Don't auto buy. This is one I can't believe right out of this. It's one of the worst things ever. Double longsword is always better than recurve bow. It's not even comparable.
Okay.
Especially because your E gives you attack speed. You don't have a spell that gives you attack damage, right?
Hmm.
Why skip Grump? Oh, you're getting mid. That's why. Okay. Okay.
Was this play bad to turn back onto Warwick, or should I went with bot?
I don't know because your lock screen. Is there about 1 HP? Are they full HP? Is Israel E up? Is
But
Israel E down? I have no idea. You're not looking. You're looking at Viego. I
I
don't.
see.
What the fuck are we looking at? You know what I mean? If
Hmm.
Ezreal and Nami are both 5% HP, then yeah, you're trolling because those guys are so low they'll die to air, right? If they're full HP, then I
Hmm.
think this is good. But this is information you need to know before you make your decision. You can't just you make your decision like this. You're just guessing, right? Um,
Hmm.
so that's why this is bad. It's not because the choice is wrong. It's because you're doing it without information.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So yeah. And then also if you're gonna turn on Warwick, um, the rule in Viego is you basically always full charge W unless you can't, right?
Yeah.
Um, in this case, there's nothing stopping you from from full charging. He's running into you. He has no flash. Um, he has no way to cancel your E. So I would just full charge it. If you full charge it here, you kill this guy faster, and maybe you'd be able to reach your bot lane for, faster, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you just have to look. This obviously looks like a very big point of the game. Look like your support's tilting out or something.
Hmm.
I think way over chase. The second you push them off the red, you should be ecstatic, right? Because let's look at it. He's level 5
Yeah.
still. Right, you're not you didn't just turn level 6. You've been level 6. You got level 6 off your like you got level 6 off your wolves, and then you got your second quarter from raptors, and now you're gonna get another quarter from red. So not only are you not up, you know you're up like not up barely, I think, because let's say he just hits level 6 off the next camp he has his Gromp. By the time he kills Gromp, you already killed Krug. So by then you're already like level 6 70%. So you're guaranteed up like 3/4 of a level right now. So you should be like super
Hmm.
happy. There's no reason to chase this guy. Just danger ping so he doesn't die at the top. And you could literally do red, Krugs, base, and just play to like pull dragon, right? And you know you're
Hmm.
gonna have item advantage, you're gonna have level advantage.
Yeah,
There's
because I saw him use his W, so I thought he was just gonna gank top.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely using it
Yeah.
for movement speed to get away from you. And also keep in mind, Renekton's not like a Zera. He's not like a Zera. He's not super squishy. Renekton's full HP with ult up. If he tries to gank top, Renekton will stall his death long enough, so you can show up and then you can like wipe
Yeah.
them, you know.
Mm.
And then still, so here again, I just think you're over chasing. Like even now, now it's pretty obvious that he's not ganking top anymore, right? At this point. So now go back to your
Yeah.
Krugs, go to red.
Yeah. And
you're playing the chase of Warwick. This champ's not chaseable, right?
Mhm.
Because you end up one for one, but this is one for one. It's not worth it. You use flash and ult and get even gold, right? Um, and now guess what? Our advantage of having ult event like level advantage, ult advantage for dragon is gone. Because now for the
Mm.
dragon and grubs, guess what? You have he has ult, you don't, right?
Okay.
And this kill 300 gold. Raptors and Krugs is basically 300 gold. It's like if you want 300 gold, the camps are right there. You skip the camps to get the same amount of
Hmm.
gold, but you use two summons for it. I mean, not summons, but ult and flash for it. Okay, right then smurfed it. Now we get to two grubs. You should be looking to base ASAP. You have Kraken. When anything you have a huge. I meant you should just be basing now. Like after grubs, boom base and get your item right. Kraken is
Okay.
it's not like a small power spike for you. It's huge, isn't it? So if I'm you, I want to
Hmm.
get my spike. Also keep in mind like I guarantee if you base out the grubs, you see if you based and then did Krugs to Raptors, I guarantee you'd kill Raptors right now. Same thing with Kraken because two things. A, look at how much time it takes to loop around. One, two, three,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, recall is already 8 seconds, so here you'd be already be in Fountain, and then you have home guards, right? And then there's
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 seconds from walking from here, you'd be here right now, right? So yes, you'd be like 5 seconds slower to the Krug, but keep in mind, you'd have Kraken. So now I ask you, combined the time it takes you to kill Krugs and Raptors, is it more than 5 seconds? Kraken saves
Yeah.
you.
I'll clear faster. Yeah.
Yes, so you're literally gonna kill Raptors at the exact same time you kill them without not basing. But the difference is now after Raptors, you're like, fuck, I need a base. But if you had Kraken here, you don't need a base. Now you could just pull Dragon right now, right? Ult up,
Hmm.
Kraken spike, mid prio, bot prio, boom. This is our perfect Dragon pull right now. See?
Hmm.
But now you don't want to pull because you're like, oh, I have Kraken. I don't want to fight without Kraken. It makes sense, but this is like you're griefing your team because this is a perfect opportunity to pull an objective, and now you base, and guess what?
Yeah.
And then when you're base, you're then any balling kills your balling, and now Dragon looks a lot more, you know, complicated, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's all just a whole clusterfuck. And I also think here you shouldn't even gank bot. I think it looks like Lux solo killed Warwick. Why not just insta pull Dragon right now? blast one over and just solo it. They have no smite. The jungle's dead, right? Anytime the
Yep.
jungle's dead, objective's basically free. So at this point,
Hmm.
and then also now that you have Kraken, you kind of one shot dragon, don't you? Like you kill it so fast.
Hmm.
So and you have two smite charges. So I think when their jungle's dead, just get the free, because normally the logic is I'm gonna gank bot to get the free objective because normally dragon's 44, but like if I kill bot lane, dragon's gonna be 34, right? But we already we already got the number advantage with Warwick death. We don't need to get another one, right? All this does is look, it burns half your HP, and you have no ult now. So now when Warwick gets here, now you're half HP, no ult, right?
Hmm.
So I think this dragon could have already been dead. Now Warwick comes, Lux at the base, Maokai suicides, you die, they get dragon, it just turns into a whole clusterfuck. All this would have been avoided if we just two things we could have done: A, base after grubs, and then we could have done dragon after the wolves, or B, we could have done dragon 20 seconds ago when Lux still killed Warwick. So you have two opportunities to get a completely free dragon, and then the one time you decide to pull dragon is when your ult's down, your mid's in base, and you're half HP. You know,
Hmm.
so it's just completely backwards. Not really sure what you're doing here. It should be objective game. If I'm you, all I care about is Herald, Dragon. Herald's up in 40 seconds. I'm not gonna stand here for 40 seconds, so I'll just base, buy double longsword, buy for collector. I assume you're going, or if you're going mortal, same thing. It's double longsword for whatever you're building. Collector second, mortal second, whatever you're building is gonna have double longsword, and then you'll just base and you'll run straight back to Dragon. I mean, sorry, straight back to Herald, because we're just playing for
Hmm.
objectives, and we're not gonna stand in the river for 40 seconds. So, but double longsword, maybe a pink ward, and then we're just doing nothing here. All we do here is get our flash burn, and we die anyways. And now Warwick's probably gonna pull Herald on spawn, knowing we're dead, right? If he's smart, he just pulls it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that game just turns into a closer fuck. I think a lot of it needs. In fact, he still has the Herald to 10, but I think a lot of it is just like a lot of this game, like your decisions feel like not random to me, but very sporadic. Like, ooh, I'm gonna fight this guy, and okay, now I'm gonna fight this guy, and okay, now let's pull this dragon, or let's do this, right? A lot of it has to be more like planned out. Like, I'm gonna pull dragon in 30 seconds because I know I'm stronger than the enemy jungle, and I have ult up, and his ult's down, and I have bot prio, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna base here because Herald's up in 40 seconds, and I have no camps up, so I'm gonna base, buy a pickaxe or a double longsword, and then I'll fight the Herald, you know? Like I think you could be like planning these things that way more. It feels like you're just running on the map, and then you see like someone's pushing, like, ooh, fight, let me go to this, or ooh, I killed Nami, let me just do dragon now because Nami's dead. It feels very like random slash like opportunistic. But a lot of it,
Yeah.
if anything, all of it could be planned out earlier and just with more structure around it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I think a lot of it is also the reason why you're failing at forming a plan is what do you need to make a plan?
Yeah, I don't hold tab long.
Yeah, you need information, right? It could be tab. It also
Hmm.
is also not playing like is also being lock screen less, like every so often F keying or every so often clicking at the minimap and looking at a lane state, like is is Tryndamere full HP? Is he half HP? Is my balling low? Are they full? This gives you information on if who's gankable, who's not gankable, who should you play for, stuff like that, right? Because I think
Hmm.
you're not gonna. It's gonna be the less information you gather, the harder it's gonna be to form a plan, right? And the information gathering is,
Yep.
as you said, pressing tab. It's also being like playing a lock screen less and looking at the minimap more, right? The example would be like the biggest example of this game would be like level 4 when you're like, oh, do I go Warwick? Do I not go Warwick? I literally still can't tell you. I still can't tell you what was better because I had no idea their balling conditions, you know.
Yep.
So this is a good fight. Good mechanics. Get top tower. Herald the next tower. I think if I'm you, like you should be like spam danger, spam caution, spam bringing your money. Like you have 2.4. You're somewhat new to the Jungle Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to play this. I love when new people join because I can say stuff. I have like little, how do you say? Uh, I don't know, catchphrases, which I can't. I stopped saying with people that I've already said it to 20 times because they're used to it. But so that's why I love new people. Right now you feel pretty fucking strong, right? You're 10 kills, 5 death, 2 assists, right? Uh,
Uh-huh.
a kill is worth 300 gold, right? So right now, until your base, you are not 10, 5, and 2. Until you base right now, you are where is that? 7 kills is 2,400 gold, right? 300 times 7 is 2,400. So right now you are not 10, 5, 2. With 2,400 gold in inventory, right now you are 3, 5, and 2. This is your real KDA until you spend this money. This is usually a really big eye opener for people. Until you spend this money, you are 3, 5, and 2 with no ult and no flash. This is your real
Okay.
KDA with no ult, no flash. When you spend this money, then you'll be 10, 5, and 2 with no ult, no flash. Right now you are 3, 5, and 2 with no ult and no flash. Now I ask you, do you think you want to be fighting in the jungle with no ult, no flash if you're 3, 5, and 2? Nope.
Probably not.
Right? So once you base, then you will be fucking strong. Then ult up, I'll flash up, who cares? Fight. But right now, if I'm you, I want to be, the second I kill this blue, I want to instantly base in this bush. Boom, insta base. Danger, 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 cautions, ping the, I can purchase my mortal reminder. It's my inventory or showboat, whatever you want to fucking buy. You should not be looking to fight your speed. Spam danger pinging, spam caution pinging. It's not that this fight's gonna go bad. It's that it's just like way like high, lower chance of it going well compared to if you spend your money, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's also one of the things. If you based earlier, let's say you based right now, and then you
Uh-huh.
see Kennen pushing here, right? You imagine you're on Wolves right
Hmm.
now. You're here right now, right? Because you based. You see Kennen. If you can see the map, Kennen just flash ulted in. I know you're not using the map, so look at the map. You can see this. Like Kennen, boom, he like teleport. His icon teleport. So Kennen just flash ulted in. Now I want you to imagine a world where you're on Wolves right now. Kennen no flash ult, free kill, right? Boom, freebie.
Yeah.
So when you don't base like this, there's so much on the map, just kind of like you just have less opportunity to use your lead, you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's watch this fight. Kill on Trinimir, nice. Ien, Altanami, nice. Turn to Nami, bubble yourself, nice. Get another kill, boom, perfect. Not bad, not bad fight. Face shot cannon. I mean, you shouldn't be surprised. I feel like every single time you face shot cannon in this game, you got a one shot from him. No, like
Yeah.
so I feel like you're kind of like, it feels like you're a surprise Pikachu face here, but like you shouldn't be. Kennen was here. It wasn't like you just went for Warwick. Like you saw Kennen minimap. So if I'm you, Kennen's the only, especially because you built no MR. Like I think it's kind of, I think the fact that you went no MR is, I think this is not a bad game for Mercs because not like
Hmm.
AP, even Warwick has CC. His E and his ult is both CC, right? Nami's APN has CC. Um, like they only have two AD champs, Trinimir and Ezreal, and Trinimir
Yeah.
is useless, right? And Ezreal
Yeah.
is strong, but even Ezreal has like 20% magic damage, doesn't he? So I think this is a way better game for
Yeah.
Mercs. And if you're gonna go tab eyes, that's
Okay.
fine too, right? But if you're gonna go tab eyes, then you shouldn't go tab eyes and then an armor item. You should have and then this should be like a maw, right? Or this should be like a
Oh,
or it could be like a neutral item, like a Shiobo maybe, right? I don't
okay.
think, because it doesn't really make sense to go double armor, tab eyes and the stance when their strongest member is AP, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I realized that and went K-Nix after.
Yeah. Yeah, K-Nick's good too. Yeah, because look at this. You just face check this guy. You just got. If he had ult, you die. It looks like his ult's down. If he had ult right now, you're one shot. Boom.
Yeah.
But also, you entering fight. The reason why this fight looks bad is because you entered at half HP. Like, I think just once this happens,
Mm.
just like drop ego and insta base. Just okay, fuck, I fucked up. Happens. Put my hands in the air and insta base. And thing is, with the blue smite and your E and your W and home guards, you're so fast. I know dragon spawning. You'll be here. Like you're not gonna be here. Like if they start on spawn, sure it's dead. But if they start on spawn, you can't contest anyways because you're so low, right?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
and a lot of times people don't insta pull. They like set up vision, they pull it out, they poke a little bit. Um, and if we do the again, if we do the math, base right now it's 250. Right now it's what time in the game right now? 257. It takes 8 seconds to base. You'll be at 250 two, and then it takes like 15 seconds to run here. So you'll be here at 23:05. Okay. Now we're see then look and look you're still here. Look, or that's 2305. So you see how like you would be here at the exact same spot but full HP.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I think if you're full HP, you would end up one solo killing Warwick here, but you're just too low to
Yeah.
kill him. And obviously, if you killed Warwick here, you'd probably win the team fight, and then you'd get Dragon. So
Yeah.
this is a completely winnable fight from your POV. Completely winnable. Just need the base for HP.
Hmm.
Okay, they pull Drag Baron. This is really good. Holy fuck, we're in there. He probably went on the only guy I wouldn't go on here. I think Ezreal and Kennen are both better targets because they're both squish here. So like at this point, you could
Should one for Cannon, right?
RWQ kills this guy, or here RWQ either one, Kennen or Ezreal, both fine. Because I think if you kill Ezreal, you turn to Ezreal, you could E over and then you can kill the Kennen afterwards too, right? Or if you kill
Yeah.
Kennen, like, they both work. Warwick's the only guy I wouldn't hit, you know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Also, don't forget to use your spells like on your Nami, the WE, just like anything.
Yeah.
Because just when you Nami just gives movement speed when you use spells.
Okay.
And here you're just trolling. Here, look,
Yeah, that's all, yeah.
Warwick guy can die. Do you know what that sounds like? Sounds like a free
Should have
Baron.
used Baron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's five enemy
I realized it too
teammates
late.
alive, two, three dead, 5v2, and they have no smite. So 5v2 and no smite, guaranteed. Don't need to kill Ezreal. This is just so if you kill Baron here, you probably win the game because obviously 27-minute Baron is just game ending, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, and you face your cannon for the fourth time this game. Die, not learning our lesson. Win a team fight. Spamming Baron, good. Get Baron, kill Ezreal, and then you guys wrap it up. Give me, yeah. So decent game. I think definitely think I have way too many deaths. 9 is way too many, right?
Hmm.
And then there's obviously all the other stuff we talked about. I think a lot of it is being lock screen, pressing tab more to gathering information, making plans more. A lot of the stuff you do feels really like sporadic or random, but a lot of the stuff could be not if not a lot, if not all of the stuff could be planned out ahead of time if we are just putting a little more forethought into it, right? So
Okay.